Hey, what's up guys, it's JoePico14 here, and welcome back to episode number 4 of Joe Plays Minecraft Java Edition. It has been, once again, quite some time since we've been in this world. I know, it's been rough. It's been rough for me all over the place recording lately. Just with time and the actual recording, the process of the recording, the games, everything's just, it hasn't been cooperating all that well. Ooh, hello there, Mr. Creeper. A lot of issues. Oh dear. Okay, I guess I am not into it right now. There we go. Come on. How many kills does it take? How many hits? There we go. Okay. So yeah, welcome back to episode number 4. I keep wanting to think it's number 3. I actually just tried to record an episode of Joe Plays Minecraft Bedrock because I had kind of planned to do some things in that world, and my computer decided that nah, you can't record Bedrock. That's too processor intensive or whatever. I don't know. It just didn't let me. But okay, I'm not sure what that was from. Anyways, it was just a major pain. I couldn't get it to work right. So I ended up jumping back over to the Java edition. Now, thankfully, not faithful. Oh, dang. Ouch. Wow. That sucks. Thankfully, there is Optifine now for 1.13. So at the very least, 1.13 is kind of playable for me now, which is good. As you can tell, it's way better than it was when I was recording on the pre-releases and whatnot. So that's a start. Although the one downside is the fact that you'll notice I am just using the default textures today. The reason is because I noticed there are a few glitches in when you're using the new default textures on 1.13, so I figured, I'm gonna go. I know people have converted it over, but I'm gonna go look for some on my own time, and the next episode I will have the new default textures back. So I do apologize for this episode not having them. Why was there no... Wait. I came over here to get food. Are there just like only one... Is there only one farm over here? I don't remember. I think there must only be one farm. Yeah, okay. I might have to raid this. I think I'm gonna raid this. I just don't have any food right now. I already have a carrot farm back home. Back over there. But for now, I just need something. I don't know. Is this potatoes? These are potatoes. I don't want these. How about these? Are these potatoes? These are carrots as well. I'll leave these here. And I think this is probably... This is also carrots. Why don't we take these... And why don't we actually, here, I've got a great idea. Why don't we grab some wheat seeds and why don't we plant that there instead? Then we can get a little bit of everything going over here. So, what are we going to be doing today? I'm not really too sure. Like I said, I was planning to record on Bedrock before the whole... Also, wow, the pathway in this village is absolutely terrible. I was planning to play on Bedrock, so I kind of had planned to do some stuff on Bedrock, and then it threw me a wrench for the... Okay, it threw me a bit of a wrench in the plans, or it threw a wrench in the plans because of the fact that I couldn't record. Obviously, that's kind of important. So, with that being said, for now, Bedrock Minecraft is definitely put on hold. Now, for this series, I would like to get back into it now that we've got Optifine, and it seems to be running pretty well. I am getting not quite 60 frames per second, but 40 to 50. Which is perfectly acceptable. You know, I'm not expecting anything too crazy or whatever, but this totally works for me. So we'll be definitely focusing on this. TI Fantasy will also be making a return. I will definitely especially get back into them as soon as they can get up to 1.13 as well. I've got a few crates though that I need to open first when they're still on 1.12 before they upgrade, because I believe they're going to change it, so they're not going to work. But we'll get to that when we get to that. Minigames, of course, I've had a couple episodes go up within the last few weeks. And Joe Reviews is the series that just sits dormant. One of these days, I will eventually find the will to create a new Joe Reviews. Because I do miss that series, and, you know, it kind of was something that made my channel a little bit different than just, you know, your average Minecraft Let's Play. So I definitely want to get back into that. So I think those are really the 4 series right now, is Joe Plays Minecraft Java Edition, TI Fantasy, Minigames, and then Joe Reviews when I get around to that. And I'm also considering getting a schedule to kind of keep myself in check. Right now I'm just aiming to get out videos. Whenever that comes out, you know, let me know what time of the day you guys think is best for you, or best for you for getting videos out to you. So I live in the Central Time Zone. Oops, I'm sorry, Mr. Toolsmith. What? Oh, I was gonna say, if that's Silk Touch, I'm getting that. So yeah, that's pretty much all I gotta say on the updates. Now, what are we doing in today's episode? Well, we're just gonna kind of do some maintenance around the house. Maybe make things look a little bit prettier. I'm thinking maybe get some kind of like a backyard farm thing. Although the problem is that I only have one door for this house, and it's not in the best location. So that's a bit awkward. I'm thinking I might cut this back here a little bit. I know I kind of grounded this out to be flat, but I kind of would prefer it to be on the same level as my house. So I think I'm going to just cut this back a little bit. Dang, that efficiency shovel might come in handy about now. Oh well. So yeah, well, we'll just work on that. Just going to talk a little bit. I was going to discuss how Bedrock just got version 1.7, which doesn't have a name. Bedrock Edition's kind of going through a weird phase when it comes to updates. They say they want to release a major update per month, and it's kind of confusing because technically, numerically, 1.7 is a major update. However, when you look at the changelog, there's really no features. The only feature is there's only one feature really, and that's scoreboards, and even then, it's not even really like a full implementation. It's not as feature rich as the ones we have on Java Edition as of right now. So it's kind of like, okay, so this warranted a new major version. Why? I think that's kind of what they just want to do for whatever reason. I don't know. I guess they just prefer that, but it's really kind of confusing, and I don't really like it very much because it's basically saying, you know, no version is really more important than another, and that's kind of disappointing. I'm always like, you know, why don't they just use the minor versions to actually implement new features? But they've actually done the opposite, and now they're making major releases, or supposedly major releases, that don't even have any true features in them, which just doesn't make any sense to me. So, 1.7, I mean, there wasn't anything really interesting. Where's my iron? Am I stupid? Oh, there it is. We'll just make one shovel. But the numbering to me is it's just really quite silly. I don't really see the logic behind it. And I don't know. The Bedrock team, they've made it clear at Minecon Earth 2018 that the Bedrock team and the Java Edition team, they basically don't have a lot of correlation. They're actually very separate. They might develop features together, I suppose, but they have very different development tracks from what it seems like. They obviously are in very different time zones, so I can kind of understand why they don't collaborate all that often. But I don't know, it just seems really odd to have the Bedrock team be so differently structured, I guess, than the Java team. It's just kind of weird. I don't really like it either. It's kind of, you know, they used to actually follow the Java Edition's kind of numerical scheme. And especially if they want if they want the Bedrock Edition to become the main engine of the game, you can't have this erratic numbering scheme. It's just very confusing. And then Dinnerbone the other day, he made some sort of comment I'm sorry, I don't think it was Dinnerbone. It was Mark Watson of the Realms team. He made a comment about how numeric versions aren't really important to many people. Okay, I'm not letting you blow up my stuff again. And I kind of have to disagree with him on that because of the fact that, you know, okay, yeah, developers absolutely need to have it. You know, if you're developing plugins or mods, you know, whatever else, resource packs, you know, anything technical, you need to have version numbers. I know this, by the way, I should address that this was kind of referring to something else. It's more referring to the kind of way the updates were structured that they announced at Minecon Earth, as opposed to what I'm talking about. But the point is that he kind of just said that they're not important, and I was like, why are they not important? I care about what number it is. I care if there's a bug fix out. I care if it's a major, you know, 1.x release as opposed to a minor 1.x.x release. And then there are also people who point out how the 1 isn't very useful, considering it's not going to change. It's just going to be 1.14, 1.50, 1.16, 1.17, you know, etc., etc. They're not going to have a 2.0. You know, they're just not going to. That's just not what's going to happen. this is just kind of a rant, it's like about a really odd topic, but I don't know. I don't really like the numerical update scheme on Bedrock. I feel it just doesn't make much sense. Alright, so I need to think about what I'm actually doing here. So I wanted to do some kind of backyard, but like I said, there's no door here, so should I like put a door here? I suppose there's nothing really wrong with putting a door here. It would take away my furnaces, but I don't really see why there's a problem with it. I suppose we could. Let me see. If we take away this, and then we maybe... What do we put there instead? Why don't we grab some spruce? Do we have spruce? I have one piece of spruce. Hopefully that does the trick. I don't think I really need anything else. Whoops. What did I do? Oh. Okay. Let's break the window. Let's see if I got some shears around. That's not the chest. Yes, I do. Okay. I suppose there's nothing wrong with this. Let me see. Do I have any doors? I have one oak door. Let's make another one then. Let's see what else has been going on. Different colored signs. I mean, that's kind of cool. It's great to see that they're really closing the gap on all the different kind of wood stuff. Oh wait, oak. I need oak planks or oak pressure plates. They're really kind of closing the gap on the different kind of wood stuff. So we got pressure plates now. We got doors. We got trapdoors even. We got buttons. We got pretty much everything. The only things we don't have now are chests and signs. Crafting tables, I suppose, debatably. And also even somebody brought up rails. I think it was Phoenix SC. I think that's his name on YouTube. He brought up rails, but like, why would you want different wood rails? Like, nobody cares about that. It's not important. Okay, anyways, I'm just excited about that, and I figured that was something cool to mention. So what do we want to do out here? I think we're gonna just do some kind of pathway. I think we're gonna keep the pathway real basic for now, because I spend way too much time working on pathways. I think we're just gonna use a nice classic, or not really classic, we're gonna use a nice grass path. Although we have to wait for the grass to kind of settle in here. So I'm thinking maybe we could just like put a... Oh, I better put the water down first. I'm going to do a wheat farm over here or something, I think. Or maybe a potato farm. We need a potato farm, but wheat would probably be more beneficial. Let's get that down. Oops, didn't want that. Just do a quick square here, 5 by 5, my typical size. Let's not have that be like that. This is just kind of simple stuff, This is nothing too crazy or whatever. We can put one over here. Excuse me. We can put one over here as well. So the corners here. It's going to go right here. Oh boy. Let's go grab some water. I mean, this is very, like, unfinal. This is just kind of impromptu. Let's get some farms going. At least, but kind of look aesthetically nice. Here, I better cut this back a little bit more. I'm just looking for something to kind of do. I just really wanted to visit this world again. I need to spend some time planning and thinking about things. I've been watching a lot of iJevon Let's Plays. If you don't know, iJevon's basically the reason that I'm so addicted to this game, or I was so addicted to this game once upon a time. After I learned about the game from Vincement28, which is my former friend, who is somehow friends with some people I know or some of my high school friends, but I'm in college now. It's a long story. Anyway, after he told me about the game, the iJevon was basically the guy I found on YouTube, and I think his videos must have been pretty popular back in the day. I mean, they were popular back then, that's for sure. I must have come along watching them then right around that time. Let's see. How do I want to do this? Let's see. Well, we got potatoes already, so maybe we should actually do a carrot farm over here. I would be down for that. Why don't we do carrots over here? Anyway, so I saw the iJevon videos, and he had this series. I think he just called it Minecraft at the time. The first video was 1 million blocks away, where he teleported 1 million blocks away from a spot he had in a world that he was working on. It was basically to reset the series. And something just about the way that he played, I just really enjoyed. The way he kind of focused on building more than the progression, let's say. And I don't know, that just really appealed to me. I've always kind of had a soft spot for the building side of Minecraft as opposed to the technical side. If you've seen any of my Let's Play videos in the past, you'll know that I have never delved into redstone. Not that I've really even gotten far enough along to, but I haven't delved into redstone. I haven't really done any, advanced, even like basic redstone stuff, like automatic smelters and things. I haven't even really dove into that on the series. It's something I would like to do, but I just have such a more interest in the building side, and even then I don't get that far. But one of the other things I kind of discovered about the way I build is I much prefer to build small scale. I am not somebody to go around building these grandiose towers and castles and things like that. I am much stronger when it comes to building things like this house that we built in episode 1. There's something about the small building that I just find really appealing. I love being able to put in the detail with these plants and the trapdoors and the stairs, and even the interior with the paintings, flower pots, just torch placement even, everything is very important to me. And I feel like on the big builds, it's just not really my thing. And I kind of figured that out. I was like, I have a world on PS4, I think? I have a PS4, actually. I wanted to continue playing the console edition. So I got a PS4. Well, that's one of the reasons. It's not the only reason. And point is that I was just building a creative world, and I had an excellent time. I spent hours just working on a singular house, and I was very content with that. I just went wild. I was going for like a realistic house kind of style. I had a garage, a kitchen, a living room with a fire pit and everything else. It was actually pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie. I was pretty proud of that thing. And it just kind of told me, I was like, small building is my thing. It's not trying to build these massive structures. It's just not what I'm into. Let's grab some coal. We need some more torches. And that definitely translates to survival for sure. But this, like I said, this series is going to be the series. I don't know how far it's going to get, but I'm not making another one. I'm done making new Joe Plays Minecraft series. I'm tired of resetting. This is going to be the one. As you can tell, it's been a while since we've been here, but I haven't abandoned it. I still remember kind of what was going on. So, we're rolling with it. We are indeed rolling with it now. I need some more food. I guess we'll just take the apples, even though I don't like eating the apples for some reason. I don't know. I always like to save them because I think I'm going to make golden apples, but I never do. It's a weird habit of mine, I guess. So, now that we've taken away our 2 furnaces here, we gotta put these back somewhere because I'm not gonna have enough. I'm not sure what would be the best place. You know what? Can we try that real quick? That doesn't look too awful. I kind of like that, actually. I don't know. I kind of like it. Let me see here. Let me see. Do I have more cobblestone? I do. Let me make a couple furnaces. I want to just try this real fast. We'll just make a few. I don't know. I just want to try it real fast here. I want to see if it looks out of place or not. Because it actually would be a pretty... I know that doesn't make sense to put one there, but... I don't know. Let me see how it looks from the outside. It doesn't look too terrible. It doesn't look that awful. One thing I probably would do instead, let me just have 3 here. Oh yeah, that looks better. Yeah. And then what we can do over here maybe is we can just plop one down here in the middle. That'll give us 4 furnaces. And we can even leave these ones here. There's nothing that says that I have to get rid of these 2. Yeah, you know what? I like this. We're keeping this. Let me know what you guys think about this in the comments. I mean, if you think this is kind of an odd thing to be putting on the wall of your building, but whatever. I'm going to do it. I think it looks fine. And like I said, this is a tiny house. This is way too tiny, really, to stay in for too long. But I won't be tearing this down. This is definitely going to be staying. as long as the series exists, for sure. Let me just kind of... I keep thinking I'm cutting this back enough, but I'm really not. Let me just trim this back. I need to have room to get a fence in the back here. Oh my gosh. I don't know, these creepers, man. These things are just... I'm getting caught out by these things today. All over the place. I gotta go mining expedition. I think that's probably something we should do next episode, is have some kind of mining montage. Maybe with some commentary in the background. I don't know. Something. Let me know what you guys would like to see. Let's see. Let's stack all this away. Fences. Let's grab a fence. What color fence? We only really have oak. I guess oak it is. Oh well. Not very original, but that's okay. That's acceptable for now. Probably not enough. 52, sure. And then we'll make a couple fence gates. Just, I don't know where they're gonna go yet. Oh, darn. There we go. And one more. And there we go. Okay, let's grab the fence. Let's just plop these down right around here like so. I'm going to redo the corner at some point because that looks a bit odd, just kind of next to the stairs. Maybe I'll put a block there or some kind of leaves. I don't know. This fence is just temporary, really. Oh dear. There's a lot of mobs. I probably should sleep, but, you know, YOLO, why not? Actually, I'm just trying to get more XP. I just want to be prepared for when the experience is necessary. That's just the way I do things. So we'll just scroll this along. Can you put these... Okay, good. And we'll just go along here. That's a misplace. Go around the bend. Okay, I guess this is... I guess we'll just do this. I forgot that... I keep forgetting that one side of the house is wider than the other. That's actually really irritating. Sure. You know what? This works. You know what? This is good. I like this. We can now... We'll put these torches on the fence instead. Oh my gosh. Let's get out of here real quick. Okay. Oh boy, this could get very hairy very quickly, I feel like. Oh, I don't really like this. Oh, there's a creeper over there. There's a creeper over there. I don't know what to say. I hope the creeper behind me doesn't come up. And I'm dead. Yep. I knew that was going to happen. Alright. Okay. Let me sleep real fast. Nah, I knew that was going to happen. Let me grab a new sword. Darn it. I don't think I had any armor. I don't think I have armor yet in this world, do I? Well, I can't check that now. Wait, I think I have sticks already. I already have a stick. Here we go. Let's give me a quick iron sword here. Darn it. Man, I think that's the first death for the world. Darn it. I get too cocky. I did have armor on, too. Wow. That did a lot of damage, I feel like. That's a whole lot of damage. Too bad I can't flex tape my inventory or something. Alright. Well, that's a bummer. That's quite the bummer. Oh well, so much for the XP I was trying to collect. I guess that didn't quite pan out. Yeah. Let me grab... I'm gonna grab some cobblestone to patch this up. I always patch holes with cobblestone afterwards because they'll be stronger in the future in case this happens again, which it probably will. Spoilers. But I think that's gonna do it for this episode, guys. Hopefully you enjoy the return to Joe Plays Minecraft. I do plan to have more exciting things in future episodes. Hopefully I'll get one of these out per week at least. Like I said, now that 1.13's been more stable, I feel more comfortable recording. I feel like it's a more positive quality. You know, it shouldn't be as, I don't know, hair-ripping. I don't know. It wouldn't be as awful for you to watch, at least. That's my goal. So, anyways, as you can see, the farm is just about done. Let me just, like I said, I was going to fix up the torches real fast, and then we're going to call it a day. You just put these on the outside, like so. Yeah. Put that there, lock the door. Just got to wait for the thing to grow, and then we'll be all set. And hopefully that'll happen at some point. But I think that's going to do it for this episode, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed. This is JoePico14 signing out. Remember, everybody, play Minecraft, eat bacon. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.